2K Sports and the PGA Tour, proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Farmers Insurance Open is about to begin. Pleased you could join us for this first round action. Hello, I'm Luke Elvey alongside 2002 PGA Championship winner Rich Beam, who's in the booth. And it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group.
Hi Luke, I'm pleased to be covering this featured group. We've got a fresh rivalry developing between these two players as well, so that should provide some great entertainment to the spectators this week.
So it looks like they aim to beat Justin Thomas. Should add a bit of extra excitement to our coverage today, Henny.
Oh, that goes without saying, Luke, but Justin Thomas will not be easy to beat. I don't think there's a more competitive man out there on tour.
No, you're absolutely right there. He's a complete player. It'll certainly be interesting to keep an eye on this rivalry throughout the event. Let's see what kind of tone he sets for himself today. That's not what he had hoped for, I'm pretty sure of that. Henny, what have they got in front of them here?
Yeah, the breeze ruffling their shirt, hitting their back. It's going to be tough to control the distance here. What a shot from the rough. This is gorgeous.
Well, that's a lovely approach and sets up a birdie opportunity here at the first. And down it goes.
Can't birdie them all unless you birdie the first, Luke. Good start.
Jon Rahm, your leader as we head to the next hole. The second, a short par 4, one that the players like to take on these days, Rich. A good birdie look here.
They do. It used to be where you laid back on top of the hill and took a wedge, 9-iron sometimes for your second shot, but a lot of players now are challenging that bunker down the right-hand side, getting as far down there as possible, and just having a flick with a sand wedge in for their second. Not really what they were hoping for there.
The great Severano Ballesteros inspired an entire generation of European golfers, particularly his own Spanish golfers, and I feel that we might even have the best Spanish golfer of all time in Jon Rahm, Rich.
I absolutely agree with that. I believe in the game right now, Luke, that if there's one player that all others are fearful of when they get on top of the leaderboard, I think Jon Rahm's name would be number one, because he seemingly has zero weaknesses. I can't find a single one. I look at his game, and it is so complete, you just get envious of it, don't you? Because it is so good everywhere. Off the tee, iron play, the short game, the mentality, the vision, the imagination. He's got every single tool that you could possibly want in this game. He is by far, I believe, the most complete player in our game today.
Yeah, it certainly feels like we're in the John Rahm era right now. Yes! What a putt. Back-to-back birdies never hurt, Rich.
Gotta like it. He's feeling it.
And it's time to recap that play.
I could watch this one all day. Who would have thought that would go in?
And this effort by Justin Thomas.
It's been neck and neck. He's actually tied with his rival. This is tough. Can he do it?
How close was that to going in the hole? Great shot. And this is a familiar sight. John Rahm leads this tournament. There are so many stunning golf holes on this entire property. And this third, the par 3 downhill, certainly one of the elite holes on the course.
It might be stunning to look at, but it is painful. Can be extremely painful to play. Downhill all the way. When they tuck the pin over on the left-hand side, forget about it. Never hit it there. Only when the pin is on the center or the right part of the green should you be taking dead aim. Other than that, center of the green all day long.
Well, that was over-clubbed. Well, Rich, in the thick stuff here, not a good spot to be. Might get caught up in the brush here. Getting ready to play their third. Well, you're in the hands of the tree gods now, playing their fourth shot. This is their fifth shot. Oh, I thought that one was going in. Seven feet to the cup. Oh, what a stroke. And there it is.
This player is putting for fun.
The Spaniard, John Rahm, currently in the lead as we check the rest of the standings. One of the hardest holes on the entire property is the par 4 fourth, Rich. It is a strong, demanding hole right from tee to green.
Very picturesque, this fourth hole. Pacific Ocean directly to the golfer's left-hand side. Don't be sucked in by the views, however. You want no part of that. And you certainly don't want any part of that fairway bunker down the right-hand side either. Find the fairway, and you've got a good chance at knocking it on this green in two. Be wary, though. Anything long and left on this green is no good.
And here we are with the third shot. 5 shots off the pace. Well, this should find the short grass. Now just 1 over par. Opting for the 5-iron.
This one is heading towards the nasty stuff.
Here's their 6th shot. 5 shots off the lead. Going with the hybrid. Well, I hope you pack the bucket and spade because you're heading to the sand. Seemed to lose the handle on that shot.
Oh, a little shorty Baker on that action there.
Now let's switch our focus to Justin Thomas.
Oh, he's out in front here in this rivalry, but can he stay that way?
Oh, that one just missed the hole. Sitting at 1 over. All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
Has to putt this one downhill.
Oh, just missed. That's disappointing. Just 3 feet to the cup. Nice line. And nicely holed.
Luke, I don't know if you know this or not, but nothing rolls like a ball.
Currently at 6 over par.
Not much happening. Moving down the leaderboard, never a good sign.
There's a real premium on your tee shots here at Torrey Pines South Course, keeping ball in fairways critical, and that is illustrated also by the par 4 fifth.
This fairway cambers from left to right, which helps a fade on this hole. However, don't get too overzealous and pull it because that fairway bunker down the left, that sees a lot of action. Second shot is a green that pitches back towards you from back to front. That's got a lot of movement over on the left-hand side.
Well, now you just got to pray for good lie, because that one's heading towards the sand. That's a heavy lie this player has drawn.
He's going to need an incredible stroke of luck to get this out with any momentum going forward to get it on the green.
Going with the pitching wedge here. Well, a little off the target with that one.
Hard to control the distance when you're coming out of the rough.
That takes great skill. Lovely shot out of the sand. Oh, I don't mind this par putt. Yeah, well hold. Let's move on to the next. Now let's head over and see what JT's been doing.
He's currently ahead in this rivalry. Let's see what happens.
What a shot! Almost went in the bucket. So after that effort, this is what the leaderboard looks like. Rich, there are a number of strong holes on this outward half, but the par 5 6th, the players are definitely thinking birdie here, but it's all set up by the tee shot.
It's a nice reprieve, this par 5. Just a little bit dogleg from left to right. Keep it shy of those fairway bunkers down the left-hand side, and almost every player will give it a go in two. This is a 3-tiered green with a low area over on the left-hand side that sees a lot of action. That swing reminded me of smooth jazz. Great rhythm.
Rich, we know these days with the PGA Tour, the wraparound schedule, the tour begins in the fall, but really it's felt at the start of any new year that every time you come to Torrey Pines, the big stars come out to play. It feels like the authentic start to the season.
It certainly does that, and I think that the big-name players, the accomplished players, love coming here to Torrey Pines because it's going to give them a gauge of exactly where their game is at and what they need to work on. Because you can't go around either the north or the south course and geek it around. You have to be on your game. You have to drive the ball well. Your iron play has to be spot on, and your short game better be sharp, because if not, you're going to shoot a million. Both of these golf courses very challenging, but they're fair. And I think that's what the players love about it. If you're in a good zone mentally and everything is going well physically, you can produce a 64 or 65. But if you're hitting it poorly and you're not thinking squarely, I'm telling you what, 77s and 78s come into the equation real quick.
Wow, that almost went in the hole. This putt for par here. It was on a good line. Putting now for a bogey. Looking really good, this one. That one goes down for bogey. Well, that's a shame. That'll drop them down the standings, that's for sure. The par 4 7th, a little dog leg left to right. Again, positioning of the tee is key.
This fairway slopes pretty good from left to right. Players want to start it out at the fairway bunker down the left-hand side and just hit a gentle fade off of that. Second shot here is to an elevated green. Don't go long whatsoever here. That's when the barranca and the canyons come into play.
And Henny, what's he looking at here?
Wind starting to get up, but it's helping, which is nice.
Great looking shot this. Ooh, just skinned the hole, that one. Outstanding approach shot.
Already had a few birdies today. Another opportunity for another one. Let's take a look.
Ooh, right by the hole. This putt's about 4 feet from the hole. Now, nice to make a mid-range par putt. And this effort by Justin Thomas.
Oh, he's out in front here in this rivalry, but can he stay that way?
Oh, that's great. It just missed the hole. And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks. And as we check in on the leaderboard, it's John Rahm on top. We head up the hill away from the ocean here at the 8th hole, Rich. A lovely par 3, but all the challenges in the green.
It is. It's very wide, not very deep. Players going in there with kind of mid-irons to short irons. Uphill the entire way. Difficult to get it on that back level when they stick the pin all the way on top.
Opting for the 6 iron.
4 right.
That's not the outcome they were after.
Oh, the wind wreaks havoc with another golf ball.
And Henny, what are they looking at here?
Yeah, he's got just over 16 feet here. This for par. Oh, that was such a good stroke.
Bogey putt coming up here. Okay, let's head to the next. Now let's switch our focus to Justin Thomas.
He's currently ahead in this rivalry. Let's see what happens.
Ah, what a shot from the bunker. Let's take a look at the current standings. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. The par 5 9th is a monster over 600 yards, Rich. Challenging, to say the least.
I think the challenging part about it, Luke, is it's just straight away. You have to hit a straight tee shot, a straight second shot, and a straight third shot to find the green in 3. It really is just that simple and straightforward. The green does have 2 tiers on it, but for the most part, Luke, it's an inviting third shot.
Yeah, this is a quality looking shot, this one. That should find the short stuff.
Well, Luke, you're right. He did find grass, but it's not the closely mown grass.
This is the second shot here on the 9th hole. Getting ready to play their third.
Wind's blowing from left to right. Going to try and hold it against the wind.
Yeah, this one, it's veering off a little bit to the right.
Didn't quite have the right stuff there.
Oh, as we can see there, the wind definitely affecting that shot.
Good opportunity here, just 6 feet to the hole.
This putt to try and save their par.
Looks good.
Well, that'll maintain the momentum. Nice par putt. All right, a big day today. The cut will be made, and this player isn't guaranteed of their spot through the first 36 holes.
I don't think they're nervous because they're so far out of it. It would take a miracle for them to make the cut.
As we head to the back 9 here at Torrey Pines Southridge, the 10th isn't a long hole, but the slope off the tee makes it a difficult one.
It is. It cambers pretty good from left to right, so most players are going to take something less than driver, probably a 3-wood or a 5-wood, and try and hit a draw into that bank to slow the golf ball down. You find the fairway, the green sits slightly above you, but the difficult part about it is it's got 3 different sections, a front, a back left, and a back right. You got to get your second shot spot on to have the best opportunity for birdie.
Birdies are good. Hardest to block the bogeys. They're bad. That's an awful error. And what's in front of them there, Henny?
Yeah, he's got roughly 110 to the pin here.
Going with the 9-iron, I think. That's a tad wayward. Not quite finding the surface.
And another missed green in regulation. My, oh my, this has been a long day.
Time now for the 4th shot. This is a bogey putt coming up. Oh, that looks like a pure stroke. Now let's head over and see what JT's been doing.
Oh, he's out in front here in this rivalry, but can he stay that way?
Setting up here with a very long putt. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks. There aren't too many easy holes here at Torrey Pines South, but the course certainly gets tougher as we head to the par 3 11th.
This green from the back tee looks minuscule. There's just not a lot of room on the front of it. Even the back section, which it does get a little bit wider, it still is very small. A massive shelf, top left, if you get it up there, happy days for you. If not, just find the green, 2-putt, make 3, move on.
It's a little wayward.
Wind is absolutely swirling in this part of the golf course.
This would be a great up and down from this spot. And here we are with the third shot. Pretty straightforward 4-footer coming up here. Back-to-back bogeys is never nice, but in she goes.
2 bogeys in a row, never a good sign. Have to see if they can rebound from that.
Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. We head to the 12th hole. This par 4 is as big and as strong and as tough as you find anywhere on the PGA Tour.
This is about as tough a hole as you're going to find anywhere on the planet. Prevailing wind coming right back into the players. You just have to step up and hit a solid tee shot to find the fairway. From there, you're going in with a mid to long iron, sometimes even a hybrid to a green that sits just above you. Not a ton of movement, but enough from back right to front left to make you think.
It's a decent fairway to hit this one. Not sure if they'll find it, though. Always a tough shot to get out of.
This reminds me of my breakfast. Nice fried egg.
Oh, that was a little loose, wasn't it? Getting ready to play their third. And this effort by Justin Thomas.
He's currently ahead in this rivalry. Let's see what happens.
From the sand, are they able to get up and down? Nice little sand shot there. Came real close. Let's get back to it, shall we? And he needs this to save par.
Short game has been especially sharp today, Luke. Very impressive. This one looking really good.
And he holds it. What a putt. Sitting at 10 over for the round. All right, Rich. The par 5 13th. So much has been said about it. I'm interested in your thoughts.
This is one of the most interesting par 5s you'll ever play. If you hit a good tee shot, find the fairway, and you have the opportunity to reach, then happy days. But if you don't find the fairway or can't reach, now you've got to lay up into a low area where you're going to have a third shot that's absolutely blind. This third shot could be one of the most difficult third shots on the PGA Tour, bar none.
Well, that's a handy shot. Time for the second shot here at the 13th. Well, let's hope this one draws a good lie, because it's not going to be on the fairway. And here we are with the third shot.
One extra club required to this elevated green.
Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. Not the result they were after there.
A bit short with that effort.
They found the sand here. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
This one will run uphill.
This one has eyes for the hole. Ouch, that hurts. Time to make a putt here. This one's for double. And down it goes. Let's head to the next. Now let's switch our focus to Justin Thomas.
Oh, he's out in front here in this rivalry, but can he stay that way?
Let's take a look at the leaderboard. Let's begin the 14th.
Double bogey in the last hole. That really set this player back. Hopefully it isn't too costly.
Look like this one's heading to the beach. Here we are in the fairway bunker. Can they execute a good shot? This would be a great up and down. "11 feet to the cup."
Solid little par putt here.
Oh, that's a nice line. And that's a way to fight back from a tough break. Well holed.
With that putt, they went from the outhouse to the penthouse.
Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. We stride across the 15th, Rich, and we talk about strong par fours. This is another one.
As big as 12 was, Luke, this is almost twice the size, if you can imagine it, with a tiny, tiny landing area out there. This is possibly the meanest hole on this golf course. Not hardest, meanest. If you've walked off with par on this hole, job well done, my friend.
Yeah, this lies pretty deep here. looks to be going with a hybrid here. That's a tad disappointing, isn't it? Getting ready to play their third.
Puff of wind blowing right to left.
That's a shame. Had a chance to hit the green, but couldn't quite get there.
Distance control not easy when you're coming out of the rough.
This next putt is for bogey. That gets the job done. Now let's head over and see what JT's been doing.
He's currently ahead in this rivalry. Let's see what happens.
What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
Setting up this putt 28 feet from the cup. He's got this for his par.
Ooh. So after that effort, let's take a look at the leaderboard. Our current leader is up by 3 shots. .16th, the last of the par 3s on this golf course, but it's not an easy one.
This is underrated difficult. The green is big in size, but it plays awfully small because there's really small sections to this green. The front, the back right, and the top left. If you find the right section, job well done. If you don't, it's going to be a difficult 2-putt to say the least.
Oh, that's a high caliber shot. Well, this will be a big putt to make. A birdie always nice, but particularly when it's a 2. Just didn't drop. A 7-footer right here. Nicely holed and for par. So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. The penultimate hole at Torrey Pines South is not a long par 4, but the danger lurks everywhere.
They moved this fairway to the left alongside the canyon a few years ago, which really enhanced the beauty, but also the fear of this hole. You have to challenge the left-hand side because the bunker down the right is really no good. From there, the green, it tilts from back to front mostly with a really low section over there on the left-hand side. However, it still is a promising birdie opportunity.
Well played. And this effort by Justin Thomas.
Oh, he's out in front here in this rivalry, but can he stay that way?
Gary Player couldn't play bunker shots any better than that. Okay, time to return to the action. Henny, what's the player facing here?
He's looking at perhaps 175, I'd say.
Going with the 5-iron here. Got a bit out of shape. This one shouldn't find the cut stuff. Nicely done. Good look at a birdie here. In she goes. Let's head to the next. Currently 12 over for the day.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
Well, the finishing hole here at Torrey Pines South, one of the more famous on the PGA Tour, site of so many of Tiger's wonderful victories. Par 5. You can get there in 2.
You can, but you have to thread your drive in between those 4 fairway bunkers that line the fairway. From there, now you have to think, do I want to take on this flag with the bunkers right, bunkers left, and certainly the water in front? It's a daunting second shot, but if you're brave enough to take it on, then you could reap massive rewards.
Absolutely tattooed that drive.
Second shot here on the 18th hole. And here we are with the third shot.
Breeze coming right into his melon.
That always looked wet, didn't it? Playing their fifth shot. Oh, that was pure. Just outside 10 feet to the hole here, right on 11 feet to be exact. That's frustrating. A double bogey putt in front of them. Gets that one to go down, and that'll end the day's work. Well, that's a shame. Unfortunately, unable to make the cut this week, Beamer. That'll hurt.
It's a sinking feeling when you go out there and you just don't have it. You miss the cut. Trunk slamming it is what they used to call it. Either way, it's just not a good feeling, and hopefully better days ahead.
Well, that's all we've got time for today. On behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, Rich Bean, Henny Koyak and John McCarthy, plus all the hard-working folks behind the action at 2K Sports, thanks for tuning in. Look forward to your company next time.